Level 1. A village burning. Mongol raiders on the horizon. You are 6 years old watching from a ditch. Your father pulling you up from the mud. Running, not looking back. A new village. Smaller, poorer, a mat on a dirt floor. This is home now. Rice fields at dawn. Your father's back bent under the weight of a yoke. You are 8. You carry the smaller one. A tax collector on horseback. Armed guards behind him. He takes the grain before it reaches your door. Your younger brother's body wrapped in cloth. Winter took him. You carry one end of the cloth. You are 10. A traveling scholar passing through the village. He reads an imperial decree aloud in the square. Men bow. Women pull children close. That same scholar pointing at you across the square, then pointing at his book. Your father nods slowly. A single candle on a dirt floor. A book open. Characters you don't understand yet. You begin. 3 years later, the same candle. You understand every word on every page. You need more pages. 12 village men standing in a circle, each one placing a coin in the center. They are buying your future. Your father's hands on your shoulders. He doesn't speak. He doesn't need to. A road leading away from the village. Dawn. You're back to everything you know. The examination hall gates. Stone walls 20 feet high. Guards with spears. 1,000 young men waiting. Your name called. You walk through the gates. They close behind you. Level 2. A stone cell the size of a closet. 9 days. A desk. A candle. A chamber pot. You write until your hand cramps. A posted list outside the examination hall. Your name on it. A man next to you reads it and weeps. His name is not there. An imperial courier on a fast horse delivering your appointment scroll. District magistrate, 2,000 miles away. A river crossing, 3 months of travel. Mountains, floods, bandits on one stretch of road. You arrive. A courtroom. Farmers on one side. A landlord on the other. You behind the magistrate's bench for the first time. The landlord's false weight smashed against the courtroom floor by your guard. Evidence. The landlord's face. He expected a different verdict. He did not know you. A flood. Half the district underwater. You on horseback directing grain wagons through flooded roads at midnight. Bodies pulled from the river. You standing on the bank. Not enough. You needed one more day of warning. A rebuilt levee. 6 months later. Farmers standing on top of it, watching the river pass below harmlessly. Level 3. Beijing. The capital. Your first view of the city walls from a mile away. 40 feet tall. Stretching beyond sight. The forbidden city gates opening. Gold rooftops inside. A city within a city built entirely to intimidate. Morning court. 500 officials in ranked rows. Silence so complete, you hear the emperor's robes when he moves. Everyone's forehead to the floor simultaneously. The sound of 500 foreheads hitting marble. Your office. Board of Revenue. Stacks of reports from every province. Famine in the north. Flooding in the south. Rebellion rumored in the west. A colleague dragged from his office by imperial guards. His desk overturned. Papers everywhere. Gone in under a minute. That colleague's execution ground. You are required to attend. Every official is. The message is architectural. A secret meeting in a tea house. 3 senior ministers. A map of the northern border on the table. Mongol movement. An imperial war council. Generals in full armor inside a palace chamber. You the only civilian at the table. Your flood management proposal approved and stamped with the imperial seal. Your name 4th on the document. It is enough. Level 4. A eunuch materializing from a corridor shadow. He hands you a folded note and vanishes before you can respond. The note burned, the information inside it memorized. A prince is being positioned. You now know something dangerous. 3 sleepless nights. On the 4th morning your face is composed. You go to work. You perform not knowing. A purge. 40 officials arrested in one night. Their houses searched. Families in the street at dawn. The same dawn. You walking to court is normal, acknowledging no one who looks afraid. Fear is contagious here. A promotion scroll. 3rd rank. Vice Minister. The imperial seal in red ink. Your hands don't shake when you unroll it. Shandong Province. 15 million people. Your new jurisdiction stretching to the horizon from a ridge above the capital city. Drought fields. Cracked earth. A farmer holding a handful of dead grain, showing you, not speaking. Provincial granary gates swung open. Grain carts rolling out before authorization arrives from Beijing. Your order, your risk, an imperial reprimand scroll delivered on a red tray. You kneel, you accept it. Outside the granaries are still open. Level 5. A northern garrison. 10,000 soldiers. You reviewing the line from horseback. This is your military command now. A Manchu raiding party on the horizon. Smoke from a burning village 2 miles north. You watching through a spyglass. A cavalry charge. Your soldiers, across frozen ground. You watching from a ridge as they hit the raiders at full speed. The aftermath. Counting bodies, yours and theirs. The math that never gets easier no matter how many times you do it. A captured Manchu commander kneeling before you in the garrison courtyard, his weapons on the ground. A war council that night. Candles on a campaign table, maps with new lines drawn on them. A border that moved today. A victory dispatch sent to Beijing, rolled and sealed, and handed to a courier on the fastest horse in the stable. 3 months later, a promotion scroll arriving at the garrison. 2nd rank, recalled to the capital. Riding back through Shandong, the levees you built still standing. Grain fields green on both sides of the road. Beijing walls ahead, larger than before somehow. Or you are different. Both things are probably true. Level 6. The Grand Secretariat Chamber. 4 desks, 4 men. Every imperial decision in China flows through this room. Grand Secretary Zhang Zhuzheng, standing over a campaign map, finger on the northern border, a silence before he speaks. Zhang looking at you the way commanders look at men they intend to use completely. You hold the look. Japan invades Korea, a map showing the peninsula falling. Red ink spreading south like a wound. 100,000 soldiers mobilized. A line of troops and supply wagons stretching beyond the horizon heading northeast. A naval battle off the Korean coast. Fire on the water. Chinese and Korean vessels against Japanese warships. Smoke visible from 20 miles. 7 years of campaign reports crossing your desk, each one costing more than the last. The treasury reports arriving alongside them. Korea held. A Japanese retreat. But the numbers on the treasury scroll are devastating. You write the report honestly. You always write honestly. Zhang Zhuzheng's funeral procession through Beijing. Thousands watching in silence. His reforms already being dismantled behind the walls. Zhang's allies arrested one by one. You standing in your office watching the guards pass your door without stopping. Not today. Level 7. 1st rank. Senior Grand Secretary. The highest position a minister can hold. Your seal now opens doors that were always closed. The Wanli Emperor's empty throne. He has not attended court in 19 years. The throne is ceremonial now. You are not. A Manchu army crossing the northern wall. Not a raid. A crossing. Banners. Formation. Tens of thousands. An emergency war council. Generals arguing. Maps torn. You striking the table once. The room goes quiet. A general relieved of command on your order. Guards escorting him from the chamber. He doesn't resist. He knows. A new commander appointed. Younger. Faster. He bows to you before leaving for the front. Dispatches from the northern front arriving daily. Each one read, sorted and answered before dawn. A famine report from 3 provinces simultaneously. Grain stores empty. You redirect military supply wagons south. The general at the front will be angry. The farmers will not starve. Retirement requests submitted. Denied by Imperial messenger within the hour. The denial delivered politely. It is still a cage. Your reflection in the palace corridor window. White hair, 60 years old. The forbidden city behind you golden in the dawn light. Level 8. The Wanli Emperor dead. His body carried through silent palace corridors at dawn. 30 years of an empty throne, now over. 3 emperors in 2 years. Each one dying before the dynasty can stabilize around them. The court in controlled panic. Manchu banners advancing. A Chinese garrison burning in a dispatch illustration. You have seen 50 of these. This one is closer. Your retirement finally granted. An imperial scroll. Red ink. This time it is real. The forbidden city gates in your rear view as you leave. You do not look back. Looking back is not your habit. Your home province. Green hills. A road you walked as a child with a yoke too large for your shoulders. Your father's grave. A stone marker. You stand before it for a long time. No words. There are no adequate words. The village, smaller than your memory, built it. The houses lower, the fields quieter, everything from childhood smaller. An old man who remembers you as a boy. He bows deeply. You bow back. Rank dissolves in this kind of moment. Beijing falling. A dispatch rider arriving at your house covered in dust. You read the report standing in your doorway. Level 9. The last Ming emperor. Coal Hill behind the Forbidden City. Alone. His guards gone. He writes a final note on his robe. A tree on Coal Hill. An emperor who chose this over surrender. The dynasty ends here in the silence of a garden. Manchu cavalry entering Beijing through gates that did not hold. Banners of a new dynasty replacing the old ones. The Forbidden City under new ownership. Same buildings, same golden rooftops, different men walking the corridors. A new emperor sitting on the same throne. New dynasty, same chair. The furniture of power outlasts the powerful. New officials memorizing the same classics. Same examination halls. Same stone cells. Same 9 days of writing. A new posted list outside the gates. New names. Different province origins. Same desperate hope in the eyes reading it. A tax collector on horseback. Different uniform. Same gesture. Taking first, leaving the rest. A village burning on the northern frontier. Different attackers. Same ditch. A child watching from the mud. A father pulling that child up and running, not looking back. Level 10. A candle on a dirt floor. A book open. A boy who doesn't understand any of it yet. He begins anyway. 12 men in a circle, placing coins in the center. Different village. Same circle. Same coins. Same hope. Examination hall gates. Stone walls 20 feet high. Guards with spears. 1,000 young men waiting. One name called. One boy walking through. The gates closing behind him. The cycle never ends. It never even slows.